My boss told me I'd never be management material, so I hired him years later. I used to be the kid everyone underestimated, the quiet one in every meeting, the intern who fetched coffee, the guy who people would ask for just one more quick change at 11:58 p.m. Back then, I worked for a mid-sized advertising firm. I loved design, anything visual, but my boss, Jerry, made sure I never forgot my place. He had this permanent spray tan and a gold watch that ticked loud enough to announce how important he was. He loved to roast people during morning meetings, like it was part of his leadership style. He'd walk by my cubicle and smirk, working hard, or hardly working, every single day. That joke has lived rent-free in my skull ever since. I was 23 and anxious, but I kept quiet. I thought if I stayed humble and delivered great work, he'd notice. Instead, he took credit. One Thursday, the creative director complimented a campaign concept I'd stayed up 3 nights building. Jerry said, "Yeah, my team and I pulled that together fast." I just sat there, stomach dropping, while everyone clapped for him. After that, he started handing me grunt projects, boring edits that meant nothing. When annual reviews came around, he said, "You've got potential, Mark, but you don't have leadership energy." Leadership energy. He said it like I'd failed some invisible audition. I left 2 months later. No plan, no cushion, just this tiny, angry thought burning inside me. Fast forward 8 years. I freelanced, opened a design studio, almost went bankrupt twice, clawed my way back. Eventually landed a few big clients, then more. Hired staff, formed partnerships. One morning, my accountant called me and said, "Congrats, you just cleared your first million." I laughed wild, exhausted laughter, because somehow, the kid Jerry said wasn't leadership material was running an agency that now competed with his. Then last spring, I get a job application in my inbox. Senior Marketing Coordinator, resume attached. Guess whose name was on it? That gold watch masterpiece himself, Jerry B. My first instinct was to delete it, the universe's inbox joke, but curiosity won. I opened his cover letter. He mentioned his firm had downsized due to losses, that he was looking for a fresh environment that values teamwork. Teamwork, from him. So I did what any reasonable person who still hears hardly working in their nightmares would do. I scheduled an interview. He came in wearing the same cologne from years ago, nostalgia wrapped in ego. He didn't recognize me right away. My beard helped. We made small talk. Then I said, "So, you've done agency management?" He nodded fast. "Ah yeah, leadership's my thing." I smiled. Leadership energy, right? That made him pause. His eyes narrowed, flicking like he was scrolling memory files in his brain. Then recognition hit. You're that intern," he blurted. "Yep," I said. "Hardly working." Silence. Then I added, "Funny, I run a firm now. We're hiring multiple roles. You applied for one of them." He tried to recover. "Hey, no hard feelings, right? We all start somewhere." I cut in. "Steady. Exactly. But here, we promote people who notice potential, not crush it." I offered him a polite handshake, then told HR we were moving in another direction. A week later, I signed a contract with one of his former clients. Sometimes revenge doesn't look like gloating. It's quieter, just living the version of success someone else said you couldn't have. Every time I hire a new intern, I tell them something I wish someone had told 23-year-old me. Leadership isn't loud. It's the people who build quietly until their silence turns into proof. Now, when I walk by my employees' desks, I never ask, "Working hard," or "Hardly working." Instead, I ask, "What do you want to learn next?" Because I remember what it felt like to have no one ask me that at all.